Hi everyone. Thank you for watching. By law, I have to tell you that this is for entertainment purposes only. All videos are property of Psychic Liz Cross, LLC. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm here with the amazing psychic Liz Cross. How are you doing today?
I'm hoping that Bitcoin fares better than that bloody England team. How are you, Mr.
Well,
Photon?
I don't know. It might be a competing for who's doing worse today, so we'll see. Uh, so yeah, we're gonna get into basically the market moving stuff in the first part of this video. Sorry, not Tesla, SpaceX, the Trump deal with Iran. Those are the major things that are kind of moving the market. So we're going to touch on those things. And then the second part of this video, we're going to find out where SpaceX is going price wise. We're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to look at gold because gold is down under $4,000 today. So that's pretty significant. Oil is also down to pre-war levels. So that's telling as well. So we're going to find out about all of that. So
Hmm.
let's get into it. So we've had that since our last meeting, we've had the deal signed between Iran and Trump. And now we're kind of seeing things. It's still kind of shaky, it seems, but it looks like the market's pricing that it's over because oil is down to $70, below $70, around $70. So let's see here. So Trump has, this is the latest news that the United States is not seeking or receiving tolls from the Strait of Hormuz. And Trump will also say he will release the funds. So those are the funds that were frozen to support U.S. farmers and ranchers by providing food to Iran, which sounds interesting. I don't know if they're going to accept that or not, but let's find out. Let's
Okay.
pull in Trump.
All right, I've got him here. He's tired. As I tap into his energy as we're speaking, he is really, really tired. Do you know what? This is the first time I've ever tapped in and where it's come back like I regret doing this. So, as of today's personal thoughts, feelings, and opinions, which we all know can change tomorrow, I am feeling a lot of regret from even signing up to run for president, be president. Why didn't I just go with the quiet life? He's
Wow.
tired.
Okay. And how does he feel like this peace deal does he feel like it's on shaky ground? Does he feel like it's settled, it's done?
Do you feel that this is on shaky ground, the peace deal? Very shaky, extremely so. He thinks they are going to, his words, not mine, what came through is they are going to renege on the deal. It's only a matter of time.
Okay. So the word on the street is that Israel is looking to torpedo this peace deal. There's reports from intelligence agencies that that was what their goal was. And of course, they're still bombing in Lebanon and occupying Lebanon right now. So it seems like that would be the reason why Iran would pull out of the deal. Let's pull in Bibi.
Okay. Yeah. Netanyahu. Yeah. What would you like to know?
Are you openly, or not openly, but are you trying to torpedo this peace deal?
Are you trying to torpedo the peace deal? Yeah, he and Trump are almost at a no speaking level. Okay, what I'm getting back is he is in absolute shock, horror, and disbelief that the US would create any sort of peace deal with Iran. That is exactly what he's saying to me. He wants it to be null and void. They're they're going to do some underground operation, which is going to kill some prominent Iranian people, and that's how they're planning at the moment. Again, today's personal thoughts, feelings, and opinions. At the moment, that is how they're going to try to scupper the deal.
Okay. I also have some reports that they may release real Epstein files in an effort to sabotage the peace deal. Is that true or not true?
Hmm. Are you going to release real Epstein files in order to say? Yes, they have all the Epstein files. And are you planning to release them to sabotage the peace? If that, as a very last resort, if they have to, does it incriminate Trump in the end? Yes, it does. But we've known that for a while. Look, we did that probe a long time ago. We knew he was in the files.
Sure, correct. Yeah, we know that he's implicated for sure. So this is a piece of leverage that they have over top of the administration, it sounds like. Okay. So then the big question is, when does Iran announce the withdrawal from the MOU negotiations? Everything's kind of dropped drastically here on Polymarket, but we have some bets here for June 26th, by June 26th, by June 30th, and by July 31st. Will this deal be torpedoed before the end of July?
Will the deal be torpedoed for the end of July? I think it's going to be more August, September.
Okay, interesting.
And look, all Iran are doing, actually, can I just say, like Trump's assumption is correct because as I tune in, where Trump says, "Oh, I think they're just going to renege on the deal." When I tune into Iran, what I'm getting is we're just buying time.
Sure. Yeah, they're just buying time to regroup, I guess, or whatever their plan is.
Yes, they're gathering intelligence and they're just buying time.
Right.
They've got their own plan, their own targets that they would aim for. They're just getting their things moved around. You know, a lot of the stuff is moved around underground. A lot of stuff is being moved around on like submarines, undetectable ships, things like that.
Right.
It's just buying them more time, which is exact. Listen, all of this has played out every time we probed it. It's played out exactly as we said. What did we say a week or two ago? That they were staying absolutely silent. They're not even talking. They're waiting for the Americans to come up with something and to, they're not even really responding. They may
Hmm.
sign a deal. They don't care about that deal. They're not going to adhere to the deal. And neither
Sure.
is Israel.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess everything's kind of gone according to what we saw, so nothing out of the ordinary here. It's just a matter of, piece by piece how this plays out. So let's move on to what everybody's talking about again is SpaceX.
Mm-hmm.
So SpaceX, it had a great few days, and now it's come all the way back down
Yeah.
to below where, sorry, I'm trying to get the stock up here. SpaceX, there we go. So it went up to, above 2 trillion market cap, like we said.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's come all the way back down to where it
Mm-hmm.
opened, pretty much, more or less. So what is going on with SpaceX? Do we have a bunch of short sellers in the market trying to keep it down? Or is it retail investors exiting? Is it insiders dumping? What is
It's,
really going on in the background?
it's not the shorts. Is it the retail? It's the retailers dumping. They made money, they got out.
Right.
The big wigs or the whales, they're in for the long haul. They don't see the need to make a quick buck off of SpaceX. They're
Mm,
willing to stay the course, although some of them obviously have pulled out. But this was always just a quick buck scenario. We actually I'm going to call a hit on that. We said it did exactly as we said it was going to do.
yeah. Came out strong out of the gate for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said. So this is obviously a joke here. Somebody's joking, but I wonder if there's any truth to this in reality. If Trump is looking to take stake in SpaceX at some point.
Are you looking to take stake in SpaceX at some point? No. You know what? He doesn't like Elon Musk and he would not throw any money into, according to today's personal thoughts, feelings, and opinions. These things change frequently and they're volatile. He's
Hmm.
saying to me, I would not put a dime in Elon Musk.
Well, it makes sense. There's a lot of bad blood over the years, so it makes sense to me. Okay, so the other concern with SpaceX is obviously the unlocks that are coming up. 95% of the stock is locked up, but we have the first wave coming unlocked in August 11th, when I think 25% of the supply is available for insiders to sell. Will this be a significant sell pressure around this date, around the first week or two of August?
this week or two of August. Will there be a lot of pressure to sell? Will this I'm sorry, not Tesla, SpaceX
SpaceX.
go up or down? And I think it's just going to hold steady, just kind of float around this number.
Okay.
This is now going to be the slow climb upwards.
Mhm.
It will go up. If you're willing to wait a few years, you will make some money off of SpaceX without a doubt.
Yeah, I think so. And that's what we've said all along. It's kind of more of a long-term play. So you buy it, you hold it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, all right. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to actually get a forecast for this on the second part of this video. We're also going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to look at gold. We're going to look at the Japanese yen and a bunch of requests from our members where we actually go and get a forecast for some of these stocks, looking out farther. So you don't want to miss that. You need to go to Patreon/remote viewing and beyond. And we do this every week for our members. And they're on top of things. So if you want that level of overview and foresight into the market, you need to become members with us, support our channel. If you can't support us through our membership, we do encourage you to subscribe and like these videos. That helps a long way as well. So whatever you can afford to do, we would appreciate that. And hopefully we can see you on the second part of this video.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we've got our finger on the pulse and we know exactly where everything is heading, or at least most things. And also, I will say that I am getting confirmations through David Oates' reverse speech. Our members know about that. All of that is on the second video. So thank you so much, Mr. Photon. Don't forget, Mr. Photon does have a tip jar listed down below.
Thank you very much.